You're listening to America's Diesel Podcast. Ford, very gay Raptor. Let's get the intro there because we just need to get into this.
This week's podcast episode is brought to you by Fuel Bomb Diesel Additive, an additive designed for diesel enthusiasts, made by diesel enthusiasts. Ben, take it away.
Hell yeah, dude. So this is our in-house Fuel Bomb fuel additive for your diesel truck. Our biggest thing here is making sure that you can pretty much always have diesel additive on you all the time. You've got a lot of other additives out on the market that they have, anti-gel in there all the time. They have cetane in there all the time. They end up being big and bulky bottles. Our standard everyday diesel fuel additive is 1 ounce per 32 gallons, and that's its main job is to make sure that your fuel system stays lubricated and prevents the formation of algae. And it should also help you in colder climates too.
Should definitely help you in colder climates. Along with cleaning your fuel system and maintaining it, it'll also help you bump that cetane number up for a more efficient burn of your diesel fuel. And if cetane is just what you're after, there's the Fuel Bomb Hellfire, which is our straight 8+ cetane enhancer.
Yeah, and you guys asked, and we brought them back. We did go away from the bottles that didn't have the measuring little parts in there. We brought them back for you, so now you can measure out your 1 ounce per 32 gallons for the F-Bomb or 4 ounces per 32 gallons for the Hellfire.
Both these additives are available on our website, dieselpowerproducts.com. Now let's get back to that episode.
Hey guys, it's America's Diesel Podcast. This is Ben, Tyler, and Corey. You can find us on all normal podcast avenues. Leave reviews. Tyler, send them to what email address?
Podcast at dieselpowerproducts.com.
We'll get you a sticker ASAP. Yes, I am behind. We're going to get them done. If you need parts for your diesel pickup, make sure to check out dieselpowerproducts.com. Check out our Facebook group. Also, we do go live on our Instagram around 5 p.m. Pacific time every Wednesday. Come have a beer, chill with the boys, talk a little bit of shit. Much like we're about to do about the Ford Very Gay Raptor. Yeah, so that was a fun intro. That was simpler.
Yeah.
That was simpler. We changed it up a little bit there. But yeah, so
it's because we were already talking about this episode before we were filming.
We just
We just need to start it.
Yeah. So for those of you that have been living under a rock, okay, Ford, with the whole Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light thing, which I understand, I get, and I'll give my opinion a little bit on this a little bit later. But there's been a lot of people have now been like searching out other companies to see how much they have supported any sort of trans or LGBT or gay agenda, whatever you want to call it. And if you go back enough, almost any big company has done something at some point. It's more so who's done it recently and who's done it to where it looks like they've been kind of pressured to, in my opinion. But what surfaced fairly recently was even like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Was
There's an ad for Ford that came out.
The VGR.
But here's the funny thing about it. When I looked it up, it was like an ad that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, when you sent it to me.
Yeah.
I was like, so, okay, let's talk about the ad first here. So it's the Ford F-150 Raptor.
But that's a Ranger.
Is that a Ranger? Okay,
Yeah.
well, it's the Ranger or whatever. And it's they're ripping through the desert or whatever, and there's mud on them and whatnot. And at the very end, the mud gets sprayed off, and there's a regular one, and there's one with like fucking fantastically fabulous, terrific rainbow graphics on there. And it's called the Ford Raptor VGR, the Very Gay Raptor. It's like Ford's website calls it the very like when I first saw it I was like, oh, that's a good play on an acronym. I wonder what it really stands for. And then I looked at the source, like it's Ford. They're doing it.
I'm trying to contain my mouth right now from saying, okay, not everything has to be gay. Like, come on. Like, this kind of stuff pisses me off. Not that I would ever buy, let alone a Ford Ranger Raptor, or any of those. But it's just like what Bud Light did. The people that drink Bud Light are, well, kind of basically us. But I'm sophisticated, so I drink Coors Light.
Quick tangent. When you're in your early 20s, you tend to join a certain light beer camp.
It's
Miller, Coors, or Bud Light. And there's
the Keystone guys.
Well, no, that's the sub. That's the cheap.
Right.
You have your cheap beers, which are okay.
Still cheap.
Beer tangent. of course, there's your Steel Reserve, there's your King Cobra, there's your Mickey's. We're talking like shit. Just need to get drunk. Paper bag beer. Okay,
Yeah.
and then, in my opinion, there's the big three.
Yeah.
Right. So then you have your Miller Coors, Bud Light, and then of course those each have their their heavy beers.
Yeah, yeah.
But then those each have their own cheap beers. Keystone is cheap Coors Light. Natty Light is cheap Bud Light. So on and so forth. Yes, I know that there's PBR and other kind of stuff out there, but I don't put them in the big three.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I love PBR. Okay?
I do like
I'm a
PBR.
fan of PBR.
Yeah.
And for some reason, PBR at elevation, I don't know why, it tastes better. If you're above 3,000 feet, PBR tastes better. Fucking fact, fight me. I guarantee it. Okay.
True story. PBR is the only like commercial beer that I would enjoy.
God damn it, Corey.
We should have got some
I'm bringing
PBRs.
some PBR tall boys. I'm bringing some 16ers, and we're going to get after it. But so, and in your early 20s, you tend to join kind of a beer camp.
Yeah.
Are you a Coors Light guy? Are you a Bud Light guy? You're a
Yeah.
Miller Light guy? You're this. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't know why, but like Coors Light always seemed to win, especially on the West Coast. Like when I was going to college, it was even when I was before college, it was Coors Light. I would never go to a bar. And
Well, they did revolutionary things with their cans for a couple of years.
Yeah,
First of
true.
all,
The
mountains
mountains were
turn
blue.
freaking blue when it's cold.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. They had a redesign on the top of their can
Wide
that allowed you to chug it faster
with the vents.
with vents.
Hell yeah.
Groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking.
Okay. Bud Light has kind of been just hanging out.
Also,
Okay.
and I'm going to be dead serious. I don't like the shape of the short fat cans. I don't like the Bud Light cans. You ever notice the Coors Light and Keystone? Taller?
Yeah, they're taller. Yeah.
I prefer the taller, skinnier can compared to the short fat can. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
It's just a
like it
grip
better.
thing, I think. It's just like when it's in your hand,
It
it's
feels
like,
better.
yeah.
Feels better on my
It's more
hand.
relaxing
And
with your fingers.
I have also found it's easier to shotgun those with. Wide mouth, more air comes in. But also with the taller, skinnier can, you have less of that bevel at the bottom, so you don't catch any extra beer in there. So you can make a good cut with your knife or poke your thumb through. Works out well that way.
Gotcha. And also, Bud Light just tastes like shit. But
It gives you like I know this too because same body. We've also
I won't drink
the
it.
worst hangovers,
Dude, I
Bud
won't
Light
drink
beer.
it. I
swear to
can't
God.
even. Dude, so you know how I make my man moses?
Yeah.
You know, beer and orange juice.
Yeah.
I
Those
cannot.
went down like water, boys
Yeah.
weekend. By the way,
I cannot do that with Bud Light.
no.
You could taste it. You could taste the difference because it's rice beer, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's rice beer. Get that shit out of here, okay? Doesn't matter. But when manufacturers, especially of the Raptor market, guys looking into a off-road, factory capable vehicle, it ain't that community. and this is what they're turning off their whole sector because us more conservative minded people are going to look at that and go, oh, I just won't buy a Ford.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that won't do that. And if they keep pushing this kind of stuff, like, listen, I have nothing against those people. Whatever, do whatever you want. I don't care. Like, I'm way more libertarian when it comes to that kind of thing. Don't push your shit on me.
Yeah.
I am my own individual. I want to make my own decisions. I want to shop with whatever I shop with. Just make a Ford Ranger Raptor. That's it. You could have different colors. Have a pink color for all I care. I don't care. But just don't push an agenda on people. Like that is the most frustrating part, is when they go out of their way and make a special edition vehicle or whatever for, especially let's face it, it is a minority of people that
A minority of truck owners.
and a minority of truck owners.
Like, do they think they're really going to gain that many more truck owners by alienating basically?
Like, you could have just left
90%
you could
of
have
the-
just left the Ford Ranger as is. They're gonna buy them.
They're already kind of gay as it is, Corbin.
Like they're already gonna buy them.
Yeah.
Done.
So from that article, I want to put a little context here. It says, created in 2021, the quote, very gay Raptor was born in response to a negative comment on social media, with Ford rendering its most badass nameplate in sparkling gold adorned with rainbow graphics. The positive response online was so overwhelming, the manufacturer decided to make it real, and it has been using it as a tool to help drive out discrimination ever since.
It's not discrimination. It's just quit pushing your ideology on people that don't have the same ideology. You can't force people into being like, respect us, respect. Like when people, one of the best things I've heard on like Instagram is like, you don't force people to respect you. Respect is earned.
Mm-hmm.
Respect is earned. So when they're pushing shit like that, saying you need to respect this community, you need to respect this. No, I don't. The fact that you're saying that I need to, now I won't. Yeah. Respect is earned. Again, those people in that community can live their life, do their thing. That is up to them, and I don't care. I'm not going to mess with your business. You don't mess with my business. It's a mutual, thing, and we both live our lives, and we're both happy.
So one of the things I want to touch on here is, you want to know how much of a. So let's like take a step back and look at the big scope of this here, as far as the Ford Very Gay Raptor, option, if you want to call it. So again, the video that everybody saw, it came out June of 2022.
Yeah.
Almost a year ago.
Yeah.
I'm a Ford guy. I follow Ford on Instagram.
Never saw it.
I never saw it until people dug it up after the Dylan Mulvaney shit.
Yeah.
So
went after the Target thing too.
Yeah. If you want to talk about how big of a flop this was when it came out.
Yeah.
Like, granted, like, I am not their audience to serve that to, but like, I follow a lot of Ford stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I am a Ford guy, and I'll be honest, this doesn't deter me. I don't give a shit. But also, I am a leaf sprung Ford guy, so I'm my Ford heyday is the early 2000s. So back when trucks were leaf springs, and they didn't care about spinal injuries.
If you go to Ford's website, Ford Trucks, you can't find any of that.
Oh, I bet.
It's only on their media center website. Because I tried to find it. I had that one link pulled up of this, and then I tried to find it on like buying a truck. First of all, it's not even offered in the Ranger as far as that package. It's not offered on the Raptor, the F-150 Raptor, like at all. So it's almost like they're like just kind of sneaking it out the back door, and like who sees it, and if not, then great.
Sorry.
Oh, back door. How convenient.
I can't. Don't say it. Don't say it. Okay. So the thing that I do want to like.
All I gotta say is.
Yep. There's Joey. Joey B with. He's in a very prone position with a certain type of hole in a certain type of place. But the part that kind of like so I will say I'm a Ford guy through and through, right? I think things that I find hilarious at face value.
Yeah.
Okay. They called it the Very Gay Raptor.
A Raptor can't be gay.
Also, what does one... Who decides what's gay and very gay?
Yeah.
What level of gay do you have to be to get very gay?
I tell you what.
And did they just assume the gayness of people was like, you have to be gay as fuck to have this Raptor?
Yeah.
You can't come in here with that bi shit. You gotta be gay as fuck to get this Raptor.
Do you know who should have released that? Is GM for the Duramax, and then nobody would have said anything because they'd be like, "Yeah, dude, we already know."
like we released the new
Duramax,
Duramax High Country VGD, Very Gay Duramax, and they're like,
"Duh!"
Like, A, it looks great, and B,
yeah, we already knew.
Like, there's nothing new. You're just adding acronym. You're just adding price. You
just added a $5,000 upcharge to a truck that's already pretty gay.
Yeah, I bought this Duramax because I wanted people to know that I'm gay. And now you're saying after buying
Duramax guys, we love you. We truly do.
I know.
And
You're
I
saying,
know it was just, we fell into this joke and I just wanted to say it.
I love it.
Yeah.
To be
it just-
fair, I was going to bring it up.
Yeah, okay. But we still love you guys. We actually sell a lot of Duramax stuff and we do love you guys, but
No homo.
no. It's a good thing you guys have a good sense of humor because
You guys are great.
yeah, you
Seriously.
guys honestly are. Okay, let's talk about this for a second because I do think Duramax guys actually have the best sense of humor because
They do.
Ford and Ram guys get kind of angry
They get super butthurt.
when you make fun of them, but they're just as easy to make fun of as Duramax guys.
Yeah.
But Duramax guys just have this one thing that always like it sticks to them. It's kind of a just like it's like Pierre.
Yeah.
It's just this. So, but you guys have the best. You guys have great personalities.
Yeah. Your interior's great. You've done a really good job of that interior.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, I do agree. Like, I have yet to make a Duramax being gay reference and have a Duramax owner be like, "Hey man, that's kind of fucked up."
Yeah.
They're just like, "Yeah,
Yeah. It's like, I know. Yeah.
yeah, fuck us, right?"
Yeah.
But then, like, there's the video I sent around to a whole bunch of people, and some eventually got sent back around to me. But it was like how Ford guys change their oil. And it's
I
like-
almost said that to you
and, like,
yesterday.
when the dude slides under the truck and just opens the oil and just it
Dude, I
drops
like
all
when
over
he
him.
pulls the
And
dipstick and clicks it in his
wipes
butt
it with his
cheeks.
ass. I was absolutely dying,
Dude, that
when
was
I
so
watched
funny.
that. And I was just like,
I had to
this-
watch. He's got like skin tight.
Oh yeah,
Like
Tucked
Duramax
into his
jeans
boots
on.
with
Yeah.
that, like the. I'm pretty sure those are his girlfriend's jeans.
Yeah, oh,
like you
God,
can't
yeah.
buy those jeans that tight for that waist size. Like
Yeah.
that is impossible.
That dude had a Costco sized muffin top on his
Yeah.
freaking.
and his facial
Yeah.
during the whole thing,
know.
like the way his face looks, he's like got like little kind of kissy face, kind
Yeah.
of.
I love the butt
The
cheek bit.
fucking butt cheek
Puts it behind
checking
him.
oil.
Cleans it up.
Like I almost skipped past that video after that point. I was like, I can't get
Dude,
any
I
better.
skipped past it and
I
then went
came
back.
and I watched it again, and then he slid under
Yeah.
holding the tow hooks. Just gets a fucking shower in oil. It's just like, this is the best shit ever.
Whoever thought like that dude that thought of that, gold.
Well, it's
Gold.
same thing with that one. It's like, how Ford guys get in their truck after a long day of work.
Yeah.
Like the guy that like they play opera music and he grabs and like swings the door around, like does a leg
It's just
kick.
like-
Ford guys, like, I guarantee about 95% of us were like,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah.
And then the other 5 were like, it's a Ford, because
Yeah,
we're out.
that's ridiculous,
Yeah,
man.
because we're out here 85 hours on my fucking job. You got soft hang, work a
Yeah.
day in your life. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, Paw, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
all right?
just
Like,
laugh.
This is funny.
Just laugh
all
at
right?
yourself.
It's the same thing when you were overseas watching dudes dress as chicks and drag because you didn't have anything better to do. No internet. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's
I
been
wouldn't know
around.
anything about that, but
Not
Are we-
NCOs. What was that called? Like when they would have celebrities go perform for dudes overseas.
Like USO?
USO, yes, shit like that. Anyways, so
well, are we done with this?
the last thing I want to say is I want to give Ford a little credit for literally just calling it the very gay Raptor, not calling it like the.
I'm not gonna give them any credit because I think it's absolutely stupid, and they're hiding it for a reason because they saw what happened with Bud Light, and they're seeing what's happening with Target, and they're like, "Oh shit!" And again, you can't find it on their actual like truck website if you're gonna like order a truck. So I think, and I think it's incredibly stupid. You're an automobile company. Get out of freaking social shit. Make a cool freaking rig. That's all we want. You can have it in every color if you want to. Do it.
I just
But
think it's
don't
funny.
advertise it as something like that. You're just gonna isolate. You're gonna push off other people that may have a stronger feeling on things than even we do. So
My last thing.
All right.
That's my last thing, I promise. I'm not trying to get the last word, but the last thing I was trying to get out there is the fact that everybody else that seems to be like wanting to show that they're inclusive, and they literally say like, we call this, we're so inclusive that we can't even like, don't say gay. You can't say that word anymore. It's bad. Like we're inclusive. LGBTQ plus minus sign ampersand. Like everybody's included. And 4 was just like, yeah, this thing's super gay.
Yeah.
That's it. It's got a rainbow. It's gay as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gay. I think of it, it's the,
You know what's funny? If they would have
politically correct redneck,
Yeah.
like halfway politically, like
if they would have done that on the electric Mustang,
oh, that would've been
zero
good.
problems.
That would have been so good.
Zero
on
problems.
The Lightning VGR.
Lightning, zero problems. Truck's already stupid as shit.
You call it the
can't do it.
VGT, the very gay truck. It's Lightning. Runs on rainbows and shit.
Yeah. They messed up.
They fucked up on that one.
They messed up.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Well, we're going to segue into another segment here. Sometimes.
Maybe they made it the Raptor because they like to get a little bit of mud on the backside. I don't know. Let's move on.
I'm going to throw a much better looking Ford up on the screen.
Okay, yeah, sometimes we.
So this is, we're transitioning to a new segment called Celebrities Trucks?
Celebrity trucks.
Celebrity Trucks.
Wish we had some music. Can you add some music?
Come on down!
Get on the way to Cotton Eye Joe.
Okay, Tyler.
Let's keep on the Raptor theme here.
Yeah.
Celebrity trucks. Is that Post Malone?
Bingo.
Do
Fuck yeah, dude.
it. I knew because I knew he got a Velociraptor.
Yeah. This is a 6-wheel Velociraptor.
Cool. Not sure what
motherfucker.
the freaking use is of the 6-wheel in the
Oh,
back.
there is no use for
I
it.
never got that, but it just slows the truck down. I don't get it.
Looks cool.
Does it?
Dude, I like the... I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is because
I'm not a huge fan. First things first, it's got a roof mounted light bar. That is so like
Yeah.
20 freaking 16.
That's no, not even then. Like,
Yeah, like-
they were out, but like in like,
It's like early-
they were on the way out.
Yeah.
14, 15, easy.
I mean, the roof mounted light bars, I absolutely hate. If you're gonna do anything roof mounted, put a roof rack on it and put like some KC lights or
Oh, yeah.
something, some pod lights,
Some
Bajas,
some squadrons across
some
the front.
squadrons across the top. If you're gonna do that,
I
Post Malone's a cool dude. He's got a lot of freaking guns. He likes
like Post
Texas. I like Post Malone. He's got a good taste in vehicles. It's obviously a Ford Raptor. It's cool. I just don't understand why putting 4 wheels in the back is
agree. It's
beneficial.
redundant.
I just don't get it because you're just taking away performance from the Raptor itself. You're just adding weight, taking performance away from the Raptor. But still cool. I'm sure that thing's got probably 1,000 horsepower.
oh, that thing's probably a monster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have seen videos of those. It will torch the 4 tires in the
I'm
back.
sure it
Oh, yeah.
will. I'm sure it will.
And that is, I've seen them actually like, I've seen some videos of them like getting down on it.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool for what it is. I do totally agree though. Like a 6-wheel Raptor is completely ridiculous,
useless.
but-
It's more of just a shock, I think.
But
thing.
also, Post Malone has fuck you money, and
He does
if
have
I
fuck
had
you money.
money, and I'd be like, that is kind of tight. Okay,
I wouldn't. I don't think I would ever. If I had fuck you money, I would not buy a 6-wheeled truck. I would go to. I would get a. I'd still go to Hennessy, but I'd probably get like a Hennessy freaking Camaro or something like. You know, I wouldn't
that's
go
a
there
good
for.
question. If you had fuck you money, what would your status symbol truck be, or status symbol vehicle? Like it's a
Honestly, I would probably go absolute gangbusters on classic cars. Like, I would probably have a shop that is, you know, first of all, I'd buy my dream car. Absolutely. That'd be the first thing I would buy. I would probably buy, honestly, probably like, I don't know. You know, I'd want to have some sort of exotic for sure. Just say I had one.
Well,
I mean, every kid grew up with a Lamborghini poster in their bedroom
Yeah.
or something like
well,
that.
and
Like,
that's the vehicle. I'm not saying that's the one vehicle you have.
no,
but this is like what's like I imagine this is one of Post Malone's. Like, I've got fuck you money. This is tight. I want it.
Yeah.
but truck, truck.
and not necessarily. It doesn't even have to be a truck, but like if you what would be your just because? Like there's you don't have to justify why you have it. You just want it, and there's no good reason. You just want it.
It wouldn't be a diesel truck. I would probably buy like a McLaren. Like
McLaren's tight.
like a P1 or something like
Yeah.
I'm with you.
just something
Mine-
nasty. Just
Yeah.
something that's just if I had that kind of money,
Mhm.
I would want something that's just like I would want something that would scare me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's tight. That's good. I
I
like that.
tell you what, I wouldn't even look at anything electric. Nothing. I want a fucking Ferrari that's loud as shit. Like I want to get noise complaints when I fire it up. Like I'd want shit like that. Like that's the kind of stuff I would buy. I mean, truck wise, honestly, I'd probably drive my same truck that I have now. I surely would. Like why not? Like
Except you would have already done the rear diff service.
I would do the diff fluid. If I had fuck you money, I would do the diff fluid.
I would have done that already. Okay, got you.
But I mean, that kind of money, like, I mean, there'd be so many other things I would buy. I mean, I would be on the fucking eBay Motors like all night, just placing bids on shit, dude, and just be like, "Hey, babe, I gotta go pick this thing up."
Like
just
someone's gonna drop something off in about 3 weeks. I just need you to
No,
get
she
here.
would probably shit her pants. I'd have like semi truck after semi truck just dropping shit off. She'd be like, "What the?" Be like, "I got a little crazy last night. I made some purchases."
Yeah, we talked about having fuck you money. Well,
Yeah.
babe.
And I probably also would buy the last Demon Challenger just to have it. Just to have it. Because it's like, at that point.
to me, that's more of the fuck you. Like, you want the last one.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
last
I
one.
don't want the second to last one.
No,
I'm willing to pay whatever it costs to get
for the last one.
the last one.
Yeah.
That's the kind of like genre I'm talking like that.
Well, here's the thing. How many people own a, P1 freaking McLaren? Like, you could probably count them on one hand.
yeah, but it's not the last one.
No, but they only build like 3 of them a year.
Right.
And I would probably drive the absolute shit out of it.
You would be that guy that's like,
oh, dude, I would drive everything.
you would drive, you would buy
drive
that,
everything.
that second gen with 30,000 miles on it, and you would buy it for 120 grand. You'd be like, yeah, I hooked up my fifth wheel to it. Yeah.
100%.
I drive this in the winter.
Yeah, why not?
This is my winter truck. Just pissing people off.
I don't like when people buy vehicles and don't drive them. I can get where their mindset is, but to me it's a hobby. I like these things, and part of owning it is driving it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would drive the shit out of everything. I'd want to have a different vehicle for every day of the week.
What's your fuck you money car?
I kind of have two, but they're two very different things, and you can only have one. But I don't know exactly what. Nope, I do, and I don't even know what it's called. I've just seen it at a drag strip before. It's an old, like probably late '60s Finn type car. It's a 2-door. One of the things that has a giant hood, giant bed, or not bed, but giant trunk. It was an Olds. It was like a taupe, like a kind of a pink salmon color. It was when we did the event at the drag strip at I'll have to find it. I don't know. If once I start searching old cars,
Would it be a classic? You wouldn't get like a supercar?
So it would be a
I would
classic.
totally get a supercar.
But it would be. I want like big cube, raw, fucking just like power.
I get that too, but there's something about a Flex showing up like with a McLaren with dirt.
I agree.
From the tires.
That's fine. But like
what's
the
up?
amount of fuck you money that I want this thing to have is like I want like full amenities. I want the touch screen. I want like power everything in it.
Gotcha, like a resto mod.
A resto mod, but done just so fucking tasteful.
Yeah.
And this thing, like, I want the exhaust cutouts. I want this thing to be able to drive around normally.
Yeah.
Like you might hear the chop, but it's not super loud. It's like exhaust cutouts that'll have like fucking 6 mufflers on it or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
That ain't my job. I'm signing the checks, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like, it's just, that's
yeah.
what I want. You make
Yeah.
it happen.
Yeah.
But I want this I want like 10 plus liters. I want big I want big NA power with a fucking button.
Yeah.
I want to have a big chop, big NA power, and it's going to be a manual.
Yeah.
Like I want this thing to be like this burly World War III motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like just
I get it.
and I would probably have to hire a mechanic to work on it full time.
Yeah.
Because I would want to drive it all the time. But I don't want the upkeep on it. I just want to know that every time I want to drive it starts.
Yeah.
Every time I take it somewhere, it's fine.
Yeah.
It may need new brakes every 4,000 miles. I don't give a fuck. That's the guy's job.
Yeah.
I sign the checks.
Yeah.
You make the car run.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm dead serious. I want like, 10 plus liters, fucking big.
Yeah. No, I if I had that kind of, honestly, I probably would buy. As far as like a truck, I'd probably look at honestly a new Super Duty would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
As like a daily.
If I had to buy a work truck right now, that was a new truck. If I wasn't hauling big things a long distance on the regular, it would be a 4-door long bed 2020 plus F350 with 7.3 Godzilla and 10 speed, 100%.
7.3 Godzilla.
For the around town shit, yeah. Did you not hear the beginning part of that? If I'm not towing and hauling a lot all the time,
Yeah, but why wouldn't you still just buy the diesel? Who cares?
it's like
You
10
have the money.
I didn't know we were
It is
still on.
fuck you money.
I didn't
Yeah,
know we were
you know,
still
I
on the
was gonna-
fucking money part of it.
I'm gonna go with the
Sorry, I heard work truck. I said if I had to buy a work truck right now.
dude, my work truck would be a Laramie mega cab loaded.
Well, in that case, if I had to buy a fuck you money work truck right now, it would be it'd be a 6.4 Power Stroke King Ranch.
I mean, he does have fuck you
I got
money.
fuck you money.
A 6.4 Power Stroke.
Oh, deleted and tuned for sure.
Ben, if I was your financial advisor, I'd be like, dude, what the hell? You've got fuck you money. Buy a new one.
No.
Why are you buying a used
He'd be
truck?
like, why?
Yeah, you're buying a used truck. What
why
the hell's
do
wrong
I
with
have
you?
an invoice for what says 6.4 for $240,000? What is that? Like, it's 10 extra engines for my truck. Why? Well, how many? I like to just replace them every year.
I have a feeling Ben would be that guy that would like he's got his nice big house, big property, but in the back he's got like 300 just piece of shit Fords
Weeds growing in between.
for no reason whatsoever.
Just a fence around it. This
they're just
perfectly
back there.
manicured yard, but then this all this section of the yard just weeds up to the doors. Like
Just a ton of them. 7.3s, 6.0s, 6.4s, just all of them just back there. It
makes me
and Ben's
happy.
just gathering them. And then he's that guy you go up, you're like, hey, my son's looking at one of your trucks you have back there. He'd be like, get out! I'm not selling it.
do you know how long it took me to acquire these?
You know how long it took me to acquire these trucks? Get out! They're not for sale. Every one of them is a project.
They only built 60,000 of these that year. Do you know how rare this is?
Yeah, like Ben's totally that guy, just that asshole that's just letting trucks rot in his backyard
For fun.
just because, just to say he has them. All right, next celebrity.
I would though. 100%. That's
Oh,
close.
I know who this is. That is that Drake?
No.
No, that God, I know. I saw this truck.
Shaq.
Is it Shaq?
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Because the
He'll fit in that thing.
Austin Kutcher was the CXT. He was the one that known for having the CXT. That was my other
Yeah.
fuck you money truck. I want a CXT.
Yeah.
So what's that? F650, 550,
650.
650.
Yeah. It's got Cummins in it too.
Super singles in the back. I dig
Fuck
it.
you, Buick.
Cummins.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that honestly, proportionally, that fits him.
That's a big fucking truck.
Well, he's
like it.
he's a big dude.
I love it.
That's a
The-
rad fucking truck.
The only
Yeah.
thing I don't like is the side tanks.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing I don't like.
Dude, could you imagine them with like a black chrome instead?
It's something to hide. It takes away from the truck.
Yeah,
Like that
if-
truck would
if
be
you
so
could-
sick.
If you can make those tanks half the make them closer to the cab,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
lop off 6 inches from the bottom, and that would be it would make the truck look so much bigger.
I agree.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about that truck. But honestly, like for Shaq, sure, that fits, dude. That is totally you. He probably walks into that thing just like he's walking into a stock Power Stroke.
He probably feels more comfortable getting into that truck than he does everything else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet you. Yeah,
That's a bad
All right.
bitch.
Next
I
truck.
like it.
Yeah.
Next truck.
Actually, that one that would be would that be a 6.7 or would that have a Cummins in it?
It's 6.7 Power Stroke seat on the side.
Okay, yeah,
It's
you're
got
right.
the tag.
Yep.
All right. So we got 2 more. Just to kind of pry off the last episode here.
Oh,
Toyota Tundra.
Kevin Costner.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
Because he's an Overlander.
To be
listened-
honest with you, Kevin, I expect way more out of you than that.
Okay, the thing is, I listened to America's Off-Road Podcast. I know this.
I expected much more out of Kevin Costner from that. That dude's rich as shit.
No, I respect Kevin Costner for
I
having
don't-
that.
I think it's clean.
But
I wouldn't do it.
again, you're Kevin Costner. Why are you camping like that?
He's just
Maybe he
I
just
guess-
wants a little bit of the simple
I guarantee he
life.
doesn't
Yeah.
camp in that. He had it all built, and I guarantee he hasn't used it once.
I think he does.
I don't think he does.
I think
put
Kevin. Do you know who Kevin Costner
Yeah,
is?
I do know, but Kevin Costner rolling around in a Toyota Tundra Overland style, going to campsites, doubt it. He probably used it one time.
I bet you he does.
I bet you he used it one time. Find
I
me a
bet
picture
you
more.
he's at that age in life right now where he's like, I do want to go out and do stuff.
He's used it once.
He's no longer doing
Tires look brand new. Everything looks brand new on
Well,
that
this
thing.
is a photo shoot, Tyler.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And I bet you this is right after the truck was finished.
Yeah,
being built.
Absolutely.
He's totally cooking out of the back of that thing. Totally.
I think he uses it.
I don't think he uses it.
I think he does.
I
I
don't
want to
think
find
he-
out. Kevin Costner, phone in.
Yep.
Anytime.
He's not using that. He's not.
All right, who's next?
The last one is the one I think is probably the coolest.
Find me a picture of someone running a Kevin Costner in the freaking woods. It'd be all over the Overland thing.
Okay, so Earth Roamer says
Okay, Earth Roamers for one,
badass.
probably the most badass camper truck setup ever made.
Yeah.
With one of the... It's John Mayer.
Dork.
It's John Mayer.
That's John Mayer
John fucking Mayer.
in his $500,000
Earth Roamer.
Earth Roamer.
Yeah.
He's got good style in trucks, at least, or good taste in trucks
I
and
appreciate it for
campers.
getting
I do
something cool.
appreciate that. But
That's a unit. Look at
that
the
is a
bumper on that
freaking
thing.
unit,
That's a
dude.
fucking
That thing's
unit, man.
badass. That is like the I don't even put that in the Overlander category. That's a
No.
motorhome.
That's
That's a badass motorhome.
yeah. Fine.
I just
John Mayer.
John Mayer just doesn't connect with something like that.
It threw me for a loop too.
I imagine him more in a Winnebago. I'm sorry. It just
I imagine him in a Volkswagen van.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The body's like a what? What is it?
Body's a Wonderland.
Yeah.
Wonderland.
That's not how it goes at all. but
Whatever.
all right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Sorry guys. Tyler has an internet for. He's new to the internet. He's not sure how
New
to
with the
start.
internet.
To
I
be
know how to
fair, it's a
use it.
20-year-old song. We got to give him a
Yeah.
little bit of credit.
Yeah, come on. Your body is
Holy fuck, it's a 20-year-old
20-year-old song.
Wonderland. Your body.
Fucking John Mayer.
Yeah, it doesn't
John
fit.
fucking Mayer.
I have a
dude.
new respect for John Mayer. He's got some Continentals on that bad boy with some bead locks. He's those are like double bead locks he's got.
I wonder.
Look at
if
the
he-
amount of bolts are in there. I guarantee he has no idea how anything operates on that,
No.
and I would not be surprised if he's not even the one driving it. If he gets drove in that, or he meets whoever drove it out to his camping site, he meets them there,
Yeah, by helicopter.
and then is like, "Hey, I'm camping,"
Yeah.
but has no idea how anything works on this thing whatsoever. I think.
I just imagine him, Dave Chappelle, and Wayne Brady smashing that thing. I don't know why.
It's a bad. Honestly, that's something I would strive to own.
I would love
Like with
to
the
have one of
fuck you
those.
money thing. Like
That
yeah,
would
I'll
be
definitely
rad.
have one of those.
I don't think I'll have one, but it'd be
I
rad.
will never be able to afford one of those,
Yeah.
but
I didn't know how much those things actually cost. So when I first moved up here with Lynette, like I've told you this before too, but like when we were looking to buying a house before we had kids, we were like, we do like living up here. And we do like being outdoors. Like maybe instead of buying a house, we get one of these for the time being, and then once we have kids, we buy a house.
yeah.
And then we looked at how much one of these costed. We're like,
You about
cool.
shit yourself.
That's more than if we buy a house
Like
here
2 of
locally
them.
right now. That's not going to work. Sorry.
Yeah.
Next plan.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Honestly, I'm kind of. I don't know what to say with that
I
one.
wonder how much granola and pot and guitars he could fit in the back,
I'm sure he's probably got quite a bit.
and flip flops and fedoras and scarves.
Your
for some reason.
body is a wonderland.
God, Tyler, like I'm not even a fan of John Mayer, but you are not saying it like right at all, and I can't say it right, but that's not even close.
Say it from your chest, boy.
Say it from.
Say it from your
I'm gonna
chest.
play it on my computer right now, so hopefully the microphone picks
We'll
it
get
up.
copyright.
No, it won't.
Your body is.
It's so not close. Let's see
Oh
here.
lordy!
Your body.
You guys are both typing like maniacs right now. What is going
Your
on?
body is a wonderland.
Your body
John
is a
Mayer, 13 years ago,
wonderland.
83 million views.
How is that in my head? Is that you playing or him?
Yeah, it's him. He's got the same commercials I did. Here's a little John Mayer right now. Look how
They're not
young
going to
he is.
hear it, so
Oh, they're not going to hear it? Well, it just sounds just like being quiet right now.
Yeah.
This is basically John Mayer. Your body is a wonderland right now. And this is on YouTube. It's got, from 13. Oh, my God. It's like, dude, take your tongue off your teeth and just talk.
Yeah.
Didn't John Mayer, like, get with Taylor Swift?
Did he
Wasn't that a thing?
piss on people? Or was that
I
R.
hope he
Kelly?
did. That was R. Kelly. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if I've ever heard this whole song.
Yeah, I've never heard this part.
I've only heard the Your Body is a Wonderland part.
You ready for it?
Can we please play this so that people can hear it during the podcast? Can we even do that?
I don't think we can legally.
Damn it.
You ready for
So
it?
I just want you guys to know we're listening to it right now. I think it. Here it comes. Here comes Tyler. Here
Ready?
it comes. Get ready.
Here we go.
Here comes the breakdown.
Bringing it. Bringing it. Come on,
Here comes
Johnny.
the breakdown. Here it comes. Melt your face off.
What? Your body is a wonderland. Body is a wonderland. See, I was right on cue, dude.
No, you're not.
Your body is a wonderland. So gay.
Super gay.
Super gay song. That's what you're playing in your super gay Raptor.
The only thing cool about John Mayer is the skit he did with.
That is it.
There's-
That is his only
Play the
redeeming
fight song,
feature.
John, play the fight song!
Yeah. What was it like? White people can react to music, or like everybody reacts to music. Like,
The white people and guitars.
yeah, or white people with guitars. That's right. Yeah.
You can control a crowd with a guitar.
Yeah.
If you got a bunch of white folks.
Well, I do have to say, nice work, John Mayer. Even though your music is
Feminine.
feminine at the least, femininity at the least,
it's par.
it is pretty gay. But you have a great taste in vehicles because 6.7 Power Stroke Earth Roamer. Oh yeah.
As
Come
far as
on
I'm
now.
concerned, your music is great. I don't really give a shit because we're here talking about you and your $500,000 Earth Roamer. So fuck us, right?
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed our coverage of the Very Gay Raptor and some celebrities with their trucks. If you want to see and hear more about celebrities and their trucks, and maybe have me and Tyler talk about them,
Yeah.
send in some suggestions. We're happy
Send
to.
it in.
We'll give it a shot. See what happens.
Send it down the
I don't
pipe.
know. Maybe we tickle one of their fancy and they feel like they need to
Sure, I
respond.
said, send it down the pipe.
Send it on down the pipe. All right. Well, thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at dieselpowerproducts.com.